Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. As you can tell from the thumbnail, you might be wondering, well, what is this one watch? Well, obviously I'm going to show you. Right, I'll just get straight into it without further ado. It is one of these. This just arrived last week, and I have to say it's ticking on the boxes, and it is a candidate for, do you really need any other watch than this? If you're not into collecting way too many watches, because that's what the majority of us do. But I've thinned down my collection because I just wasn't wearing half of them. But I do need a daily now. I do have a daily at the moment. If you give me a sec, I'll go and get it. But I bought this to replace it. 1 second. Right, I'm still here. Don't worry. Right, my daily at the moment is one of these. This is from the Seiko collection. The model number is SMBT213, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I took the bracelet off because it was shite. Hollow end links. It was titanium, but hollow end links and a really shitty clasp. And I put my Marine National strap from Erica's Originals on. I do have a white one of these straps as well, but I just liked the contrast between the strap and the dial. It is a white dial. It's 38mm. And obviously it's a solar quartz, and it does connect to the atomic clock every day. And it's titanium as well, did I mention that? It is a great daily, and it's smaller than this. I think it's about, it's just under, like a fraction under 38mm. Great watch. But you're not here to see this. You're here to see this. I'll put that there. Right, first up, I will show you the packaging. Now, I know Jodie from Just One More Watch reviewed the green version of this. Oh, when was it? Start of the year or something like that. And the first thing I noticed when I watched his video is the packaging on mine is totally different to his. His is the old style. Whether this is, I don't know, I'll just show you it, right? Obviously, it comes cardboard box. It is nicely packaged. Put that out there. You have all your paperwork in here, your instruction manual, warranty, and everything else. This is quite an expensive watch, but I'll get into that later. And I'll tell you where you can get this way cheaper. Right. The box in a box. This is the latest. And it's quite a nice box. It's got like a, it's like a, you can see it there. Oh, shiny! And it's got this glass top with big, Oceanus logo there. Inside, big cushion for all your, for the watch itself, and it is printed at the back there with Oceanus. Under the cushion I think it's just my spare links and all that. Aye, it is. Nice solid box that. But like any other box, it's going to end up in the cupboard, isn't it? Like along with the rest of them. So I just thought I'd show you that because it is different to what I've seen from other people. Yeah. Right. So which one? Oh, I haven't even told you the model number. It is the Oceanus, the Manta S400 series, which is the expensive one when you compare it to the S100 and the T200. I have owned both of those. Hang on a sec, I'll zoom in. I've done an unboxing. I never actually reviewed them. I don't know why, but I did do an unboxing video of the T200. I'll put a link to that at the end of the video. Oh, hang on. I need to sort my camera out. Right, there you have it. The actual model reference number, it is, and I forgot, and I don't have it up my hang on a sec. It is the Oceanus Manta OCW-S400-2AGF. There are different colourways, but I'll get into them after the intro. Right guys, I might as well tell you right now, there's three main different colourways. You've got the all black one, the blue one, which I bought. It is blue, even though it looks black on camera. It's a right deep dark blue dial. Obviously the sapphire bezel insert is blue. But I'll show you more details anyway. Oh, and the last colourway is the green one. If you want to know which colourway you're getting, but when you see, if you look at the model number and you see the last part of it, say 1AJF, the 1 is the black, the 2 is blue, and 3 is green. Right, let's get my notes back up. Right, the retail price, 165,000 Japanese yen, which works out approximately at $1,100. Now, I never paid that, and nor should you, because that's too expensive. Way too expensive. What I paid for this, and I'll tell you where to get it and all that later on. What I paid for this was, in pounds, £580, which is cheap for what other, even some listings on eBay or other outlets and all that, they're charging more than that. And I'll tell you where to get it near the end of the video. Right, aye, I'll just go straight into the, oh, just nudge my camera. I'll just it's no set, my watch isn't set, it's actually set for the current time and date. So simple to set up. I'll tell you how to set it up. Basically, you download the app, connect the watch by, once you've got the app all set up and you're registered, it'll say connect to the watch and the phone, and basically you press that button at the bottom for 2 seconds, let it go, and it'll connect, and it connected straight away for me. Then it'll sync with the time on your mobile phone. You can do all this manually, by the way, if you've not got a phone, but who these days doesn't have a phone? Everybody's got a phone. And if you've not got a phone, you could quite simply borrow somebody's phone, put the app on it, sync your watch, and that's you. Off you pop. You can delete the app afterwards. That'll be it set to your location in the world and the exact time to the second, the date, everything, leap year. This watch does have a perpetual calendar, so you set it once and then sod off. The watch is also it's got Bluetooth, it's got radio multiband 6, it is solar, so there's no batteries, it charges off daylight, and I'm getting ahead of myself here. What I'll do is I'll do the measurements and all that I took. And by the way, everywhere you look when you go to buy this watch, the measurements are way off. I'm going to give you the true measurements of this watch like I do in every review. So, case diameter. I'll put that there. Case diameter, 39.2 mil. It's a 39 mil watch, right? The total thickness, and that's top of the sapphire to right in the middle of the case back, is 9.2 mil, so super thin. Lug to lug, 46.3 mil, and this has a 20 mil lug width. The total weight with the bracelet sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist is 72 grams. Light as a feather. Right, this is where it gets a bit more detailed and interesting. The movement, it's obviously quartz, as I mentioned, right? It's the Casio caliber is 5728. Solar quartz, as I mentioned. Multiband 6, so it'll connect to the atomic clock at about 2 in the morning. It's got Bluetooth for the phone thing. As I said, you don't need to set it up like that. You can do it manually. That's what the instruction manual is for. Perpetual calendar. And get this, if you take it off your wrist, it has a 5-month power reserve. So if it's not getting any daylight, it goes into like a power saving mode, or you don't wear it for, a wee while. It'll go into power save. As soon as you put it back into light, it'll spring into action and show you the exact time of where you are. Aye, 5 months. But to be honest with you, this is going to be my daily. So I'm not going to wear it every day because I've got to wear review watches and blah blah blah. I've sold a lot of watches recently, but I've still got some. Whether I go one and done because of the review watches that come in, wear them, and when I just want to grab something that is kind of special looking, and I don't have to set the time or wind it or anything like that. I can just take it out of the box, shove it on my wrist, and the time is bang on. It's always at the exact time whenever you put it on your wrist, which is great. Right, next, the case. Where am I? It's fully brushed with Zaratsu polishing. It's full titanium. Every part is titanium. And it does have a Casio hardness coating. What it's rated at, I've no idea. I've not a clue. I can't find anything on the actual rating on the Vickers scale of how hard the coating is. So, I don't know. Can't tell you any more than that when I don't know. Zaratsu polishing, by the way, it's an old Japanese way of doing things, making it. It's actually done by hand. And it's great. I mean, I've had watches with Zaratsu polishing before. I had the Chronomaster, that had it. Beautiful watch, loved it. Biggest mistake I made was selling that. But I've got this now, which pretty much has all the same features as the Chronomaster. It's beautifully made. So I have spent quite a while trying to find a replacement for the Chronomaster, and I did try and get the exact same model I had, but it's been discontinued. And trying to find the exact one that I had, it's now impossible. So I need to move forward with the times, and this is what I've come up with. I went for the blue one. Am I happy with the blue? Aye, I am. I wouldn't go for green because I just don't like green's no my kind of thing. So that left the black one, and the black one's lovely. If you want to be safe and no go for like a bonkers, no bonkers, but aye, if you want to be safe, you just go for the black one. Just go with that. Can't go wrong. Anyway, I went for the blue one. I was going to maybe take the bracelet off this. This is before it arrived. This is my way of thinking. And I was going to put this strap on that. Because yes, it would fit. It is 20mm. But then when I seen the bracelet, I was like, oh, that's got Zaratsu polishing on it. It's beautifully made. It's not perfect, far from it. But once you've got it all sized up, it's done. And let me tell you a story. The bracelet, it's a nightmare. It was for me. It was a nightmare to size up. It's pin and collar. Normally I don't bother. I've done plenty of watches with pin and collar. But because of the actual collar size on this, it's fucking tiny. And it was a complete pain in the arse to put it together. I mean, you'll need a ton of lights to see what you're doing. So you can see the colours and, you know, just the whole process of putting it together. The collar, I've not got any here. I think I'm not going near it. That's how much of a nightmare it was. I'm not going to take apart the spare links to show you the size of the collar. Trust me, it's about 2mm long. I tell you, you need tons of lights to size this thing up so you can see what the fuck you're doing. And a good idea, well, I'm taking the piss, like, obviously. You need a set of fucking binoculars to see what the fuck's happening. But I'm not going to bang on about it. It's finished, it's set up, it's sized perfectly for my wrist, so that's done. I will go fucking near it again. That was it. The only issue I've had so far with this. Where was I on my list? Oh, I done that. The bezel's fixed and it's brushed and it's got the Zaratsu polished titanium. It also has the sapphire insert. I'll show you a quicker look. You can see it's got all the world cities on there, so like a world timer. It's totally fixed. And it does have that gorgeous piece of sapphire in the insert. Now you might think on camera this looks like a black dial with a blue bezel. It's no, it's only in certain lights you could see it, but on camera it does look black, I've got to admit. But it's like a deep, dark blue, the dial, and it also has, see if I can get this to, there is a really nicely done wave pattern on the dial, which is lovely. The dial is also a bit of a light show. And what I mean by that is the attention to detail on this is, you can't really hope for any more. There's Zaratsu polishing on every single indice, which must take a while, a good while to make this watch, because it's just, it's really intricate. I'm losing my train of thought. This watch is fucking excellent. But, as I said at the start, it's not perfect. And I'll show you what I have a problem with later on. Right, back to my notes. Where am I? Done that. I was on the dial, wasn't I? All the indices are multifaceted, so it's like a light show. Plus with that Zaratsu polishing, it's beautiful. And I've looked at this under macro, and it's flawless. Absolutely flawless. Sword hands as well. All multifaceted. Colour match date at 3 with the frame round the edge. On this one, the actual date, it's actually a black background with the white font on top, or white numbers. But to be honest with you, it looks great. At least I never left it white background. That would have bugged me. Right, next, the loom. The loom on this is Casio's own Neo Bright, and I don't have any issues with it. It does last all night, and even though it's not the brightest, it does have, it lasts ages. And that's more important than just the initial burst of loom hitting you in the face, in my opinion. It's great loom, perfect for this watch, perfect for daily use. And as I say, you might buy this watch so it's your one and only watch. One and done, as they call it. Which makes sense, because it does tick a lot of boxes. The crystal on this, it's by far the best I've seen, ever, on any watch. That's how good it is. I don't know, I mean, it's outstanding. There's no other way to describe it. It does have plenty of AR coatings. and it's on both sides of the crystal, on the top and underneath as well. That goes for the clarity when you look at this. And you'll see me making a video on this watch. It makes it, if you buy it and you get it and you see it with the naked eye, then you go, now I know what Will was talking about. That you won't find any flaws in it, and the attention to detail, the build quality and the finishing, it's right up there with the Chronomaster, in my opinion. Right, before I start gushing all over my camera, let's talk about the bracelet. It's brushed and polished as well, full titanium. There is Saratsu polishing, you can see there in the mid-link all the way down. It's a nice bracelet. I just wish they'd use screws, good quality screws to size it. Or even split pins would be better than that fucking nightmare of pin and collar with the tiniest fucking collars you've ever seen in your life. Fucking mental. Trust me, you might think, oh, this guy's swearing a lot. You would have heard me when I was sizing up the bracelet. It would just be beep all the way through the video. I'll probably get demonetized and whatever. Anyway, let's crack on. Done the sapphire. Water resistance is 100 metres, which is impressive. Because it's a press-on case back and it's a push-pull crown. But it must be the gaskets they're using, or I don't know. But 100 metres, you could go swimming with this. Perfect everyday use. You could go for a shower with this on. I don't do that. I like to take my watch off when I go in the shower. You know what I mean? I like to wash the part of my wrist at least where the watch has been. So I take my watch off. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I don't care if it's a 500 metre diver or nothing. I take it off before I go in the shower. Right, anyway, I'm going off track here. Right, I've mentioned all the colourways. Right, where to buy this? Right, I've got to leave a link in the description, right? And it takes you to my website. Now, right at the very top of the page is the complete and full spec of this watch. It's also given you a link to a place called shoppinginjapan.net, and that's where I got mine. This video is sponsored, but only because Shopping in Japan gave me a voucher to buy this and review it. And all they asked was, they said to me, say what you want about it, just make an honest review, which is what I always do. So that's why the sponsored link is on, because it wasn't a lot, the discount they gave me, but I still appreciate it. You know what I mean? What's the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves, as they say. Another unique thing you'll get if you use my link, it's not an affiliate link or anything like that, it's just a straight link to shoppinginjapan.net and to these watches that they've got listed. The other thing they'll give you is 2 years international warranty on this. That's pretty good, because everywhere else is a year, because it's a JDM watch, a Japanese import, and normally you get a year. However, shoppinginjapan.net will give you 2 years, just a peace of mind. Now this thing warranties, I mean, 2 years I think is the minimum for any watch that I review. And I'll stand by that. But to be honest, this is going to last you longer than you will. Aye. So by the time this doesn't work anymore, or if it's been run over by a car, or dropped it from 1,000 feet, something like that, this will last longer than way much more than you'll live. Aye, so whether you want to wear this as one and done, it's up to you. It's a daily for me. It's not a beater. I don't have any beaters. I don't believe in that. Unless it's a G-Shock. I mean, you could throw them. Why you would want to? Even my G-Shock, I don't want to trash it. I look after my watches. Right, anyway. This is a perfect watch. I can just grab it, shove it on my wrist, job done. And more importantly, it's beautifully made. And you will get it cheaper from shoppinginjapan.net. Did I mention how much I actually paid for it? I can't even fucking remember, man. My brain is fried. Well, it was I can't even remember now. I had it in my notes and I've known that. But it was about £580. Total bargain for considering the retail price. But try and never pay retail for anything. Right guys, I'm just waffling a lot of shite now. So I'm going to head off. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!